everyone. Welcome to day 4 of my 13.1 days of Giftmas. Today I want to talk about the gift of giving race registration. Now I know that's kind of hard to do, so maybe this ought to be a gift to yourself. I want to share with you 5 of my top favorite races that I have done over my years of running. Disney is not going to be in the picture today because, come on, it would be ranked number 1, and I would do a Disney race every month if I could. So Disney, out of the running. I'm so sorry. So number 1 would be the Hot Chocolate 5K, 10K. They have hot chocolate races all over the United States. I live close to Seattle, so I participate probably in the last 5 years. I have done the Hot Chocolate 15K, and it's held in March. And March in Seattle can be a little iffy. Sometimes the weather is great. Sometimes the weather is so cold that the chocolate sauce in your bowl hardens up before you can dip your goodies into it. Their race medals are awesome, and they do, in the last couple of years, they've added this city-specific little extra to your medal, and that is a Space Needle. I don't know if you can see that. And they have also began rewarding those runners that run year over year, consecutive years. So they have a bronze, silver, and gold. So bronze if you've done 3 years. I've done 5, so I am in the silver legacy group. So you get an additional medal, and then there is gold if you've done it for 10 years. And you get additional goodies. If you do it for 10 years, your next race is free, your 11th year. You also get a little pin. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a little pin that you can wear on your lapel. That's a silver one. You get a little beanie. So these are all the extras that you get for being a legacy runner. And I don't know if you've ever done a hot chocolate race, but every year they give you this little bowl with hot cocoa, and then they have all these little goodies that you dunk into your chocolate sauce. And again, if it's cold, your chocolate sauce hardens up really fast. Hot chocolate races are pretty affordable. For the 5K, they're usually around $34. For the 15K, they run around $53. If you register early, you can get a discount. And their race finishers shirts are really jackets, and they are really nice, everybody. They're usually like a hoodie type jacket. And for the small amount that you pay in registration, it's really surprising. Your race finisher shirt is awesome. The next one I want to share with you is the SERP City Marathon Half Marathon. I started doing this one because I love the medal. It is a longboard. It's great. It runs along the Pacific Coast Highway in Huntington Beach, California. It's in February. The weather is awesome, everybody. The only thing that I have to complain about this race is it does start late. They have the marathon at 6:30. They just added back the 5K last year. It immediately follows the marathon, and then the half marathon starts at 7:45. So by the time I cross the finish line, it's a little toasty, but the medal's worth it. The third favorite one is this one right here. It is the Leavenworth Oktoberfest Marathon / Half Marathon. It is located in Leavenworth, Washington, and it is held on the first Saturday in October, which coincides with that little Bavarian village's Oktoberfest celebration. So after you run the race on Saturday, you can enjoy the Oktoberfest festivities. And a little bonus with this, your medal is actually a bottle opener. So you can wear this around the little town and open up your bottles of beer during Oktoberfest. My 4th race that I recommend is the Las Vegas Rock and Roll. I've done many rock and roll races in Seattle and Portland, other places. Las Vegas is really special. They close the strip down, and they start the race around 4:30ish. And the half marathon and the marathon both start together. You run down the strip, the lights are going, the spectators who usually have libations, how do you say that? Libations? They're cheering you on. They're sitting there in the bar going, what are you guys doing? And we're running. I've never done the full, but the half marathon takes you down the strip. You go downtown, you go through Fremont, you go through the lighted tunnel at Fremont, and then you come back and you end up at the Mirage. Awesome race. And if you're in the mood to get hitched, they also have a run-through wedding. It is a 5-minute ceremony, and you truly do get hitched, Las Vegas style. And their medals are always spectacular. This is the last half marathon that I did. And again, I've never done the full, but they do offer a 10K race that starts right before the half marathon and marathon. The night before, on Saturday, they do offer a 5K. And if you do the 5K and the half, or the 5K and the full, you get the remix medal. It's all about the bling. And speaking of Las Vegas, the last race I want to recommend to you is called the Extraterrestrial Full Moon Half Marathon Marathon. It is located 2.5 hours outside of Las Vegas, and it's held in August, the weekend closest to the full moon, and it's held at midnight. They bus you out to Area 51. You run along the extraterrestrial highway. If you're doing the larger races, they offer everything from a 5K all the way up to a 51K. The longer distances, they begin at the famous black box, which is actually white, by the way. And then all the races end at the Little Alien Inn in Rachel, Nevada. It is so much fun, everybody. They have great medals, by the way. But if you happen to win an award, they're really cute too. So that is a little piece of alien rock, I think. just sort of cute. The only thing that I would say is kind of a downfall of this race is the bus ride to and from Las Vegas. It can be a little scary. These bus drivers are taking you out at 9 o'clock in the evening to do the race. They stay there with their buses, and then starting around 3:30 in the morning, they take you back to Las Vegas. And every single time that I've been on the buses, you kind of wonder, are they falling asleep? Because the buses go off to the side of the road to those wake me up bumps or whatever they're called. And let me tell you that they wake you up. But as far as I know, they have never had any accidents, no fatalities. It is a great group of people. It's a fairly small race, pretty affordable, and everybody dresses up and has a great time. So those are my recommendations for 5 of my favorite races. And if you have a favorite race that you would like to share, please put that in the comments below. I would love to read about new races that I haven't done because I am always up for a good time. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.